Have you ever been punched in the face by a melody, like a kick to the chest, but instead of feeling pain, you felt this sense of
euphoria?
That's fighting game music, and for decades has been some of the best sound design in all of gaming. So today, I'm going to be talking about why fighting game soundtracks go so hard. Why every time you play a fighting game, you hear some of the most fire shit in all of existence. Let's start off with the basics, okay? Fighting games are all about one-on-one action, right? For the most part, there's no sweeping narratives, no long cutscenes. It's just you, your opponent, and the stage. So the music has got to carry everything, the energy, the tension, and the emotion. Think of it like this. Fighting game music is doing what a movie score does during the climax, but it's just the climax the entire time. The music needs to get you hyped, but not distracted. It needs to loop smoothly, but never feel repetitive. It has to reflect the character, the stage, and the vibe all in one. That's why the best fighting game music hits this perfect sweet spot between memorable and motivating. Let's talk Street Fighter, specifically Street Fighter 2, because this game laid the groundwork not just for the genre, but for fighting game soundtracks as a whole. Every character had their own stage theme, and they didn't just sound cool, they defined the characters, you know what I'm saying? Ryu's theme, that stoic warrior vibe. Guile's theme, the most American thing since fireworks, bald eagles, and the CIA overthrowing foreign governments. And it still goes with everything. That synth melody is iconic, and it's not by accident. Composer Yoko Shimomura crafted these tracks to be instantly recognizable, and most importantly, relatable. Now, if Street Fighter gave us themes and motifs, Tekken brought us the groove. Tekken 3 is a game changer, literally. It introduced breakbeats, funky bass lines, techno, and drum and bass. It sounded modern, and it sounded cool. This was a fighting game that felt like it was playing in a nightclub in 1999, and people loved it. And as the series evolved, so did the music. Tekken 7, straight EDM bangers. These tracks aren't just background noise, they build hype, especially when the music dynamically changes during the final round. It's like the game screaming, "This is it, clutch or die." Let's talk about Soul Calibur, you feel me? Soul Calibur, that's your big budget fantasy movie. Instead of groove or theme songs and motifs, you get orchestral power. This is music that sounds like it belongs in a Lord of the Rings battle scene. I don't even watch Lord of the Rings, that shit is boring. Bombastic strings, choirs, percussion that hits like war drums. The music elevates the whole vibe. You're not just fighting, you're dueling for the fate of the universe. It's that kind of soundtrack that makes a 1v1 match feel like a destiny defining moment. And then there's Guilty Gear. This franchise doesn't care about subtlety at all. It's all about melting your face off with high-octane anime metal. The lead composer of this game and also the game's creator basically made an entire metal album for each game. These aren't just themes. These are full songs with verses, choruses, and guitar solos. Fighting to this kind of soundtrack turns every match into like a mosh pit. Like, bro, this is not even a fighting game at this point. This is just a Playboi Carti concert. Blaze Blue from the same devs leans more into jazz, orchestral rock, and weird experiment stuff, but the DNA is the same. Bold, loud, and unforgettable. There are so many more fighting games that deserve love. Skullgirls, that jazzy swing infused soundtrack, it's so stylish it hurts. Killer Instinct 2013, Mick Gordon, yes. The Doom Eternal guy went crazy on that. Even smaller titles like Them's Fighting Herds or Melty Blood bring serious musical heat. So why is fighting game music so good? Because it has to be. It's the heartbeat of the fight, the voice of the character, the stage announcer, the crowd, the final boss, all rolled into one. Whether it's a jazzy jam or an EDF drop or a face-melting riff, this music has to keep you coming back, match after match, hour after hour. And the best part, it always does. So, you know, next time you find yourself playing an old Street Fighter game or Tekken game and, you find yourself not even playing the game, you're just straight up shaking ass, yeah, you know why.